Hello. So this video is a tips, tricks, and how to apply your LipSense. And if you follow these tips and tricks, it should get you the longest life, the longest wear out of your LipSense throughout the day. So I've been wearing LipSense for just under a year now. So just from trial and error, I've learned the things to do and not to do with LipSense. So I will say that our matte colors, so we have shimmers, frosts, and mattes. And if you're a first-time customer and you're starting off with the matte, just make sure that you're following these steps, because matte colors are actually the most difficult out of all of our colors to actually like apply and get the longest wear out of. But if you do them right, you will get the same amount of wear out of a matte that you will a frost or a shimmer. So this color here that I'm going to apply is a matte. It's called Goddess. It was created from a distributor out of New Zealand. I hope that's right. So she won a contest, and basically with this contest through the company, you get to create your own color. And she created this really beautiful color, and it was actually opened up for sale to the US. And so all the distributors in the US were able to purchase a select quantity of these, however many they wanted, until it was sold out. So this color is now completely sold out. You'll have to reach out to a distributor if you want it. I have several of these in stock if this is what you're looking for. So first off, clean, dry lips is what you want to start off with LipSense. So right now I have lip balm on. I'm going to go ahead and remove it, and the thing that I suggest removing anything off of your lips with is witch hazel. This is what it looks like. You can get it basically at any department store, or like Walmart carries it, Target, drugstores. It's not very hard to find. You should be able to come across it. So it's basically a 100% natural astringent for face and body. So I keep it in a little container like this, and I use these little cotton pads. If I've just gotten out of the shower, I'll just use my towel that I have just recently gotten out of the shower with. So what you want to do is spray a little bit of that on, remove anything that you have on your lips off, so that you're starting with a clean palette. All right, and you want your lips to be dry. So here's tip number one. If you are getting out of the shower and let's say you've just showered and you've gotten your face clean and you just assume that your lips are clean, and you try to put on your LipSense and you don't wipe them before you apply, think about everything that you've put on your head, which is going to drain down onto your face and on your lips from the shower. So you really do need to go ahead, and even though you've just showered, make sure you really wipe your lips completely clean after your shower, because conditioners have oils in them, and those oils are going to run down on your face and get onto your lips. So that can also create a barrier that your LipSense isn't actually being able to bond to your lips. So, and also think about the stuff that you're applying to your hair maybe before you've applied your makeup. So a lot of ladies right now use like argan oils or coconut oil. All of those type of products that they're putting on their hands and then saturating into your hair could get onto your lips. So just make sure that you wipe your lips completely free of any residues or oils before you apply. Then what you're going to do is take your color and shake it really well. So I usually tap mine on the palm of my hand. I see a lot of girls just kind of do this motion. Doesn't matter, just get it shaken. So basically what you're doing is there's a patented formula off inside of LipSense. So it has different ingredients in it, and there is a ball off in the inside. It's like a little bitty BB that mixes up all the ingredients. So it's very important that you mix them. And then with matte colors, you want to, do you see how much product is on the end of this wand right now? You want to wipe that wand free of product, almost to the point where you can't see that anything is on there. And then you want to apply it in three layers. So in between each layer, you want it to dry completely. So here's the other thing. when you're applying, you want to go from this side to this side. It's okay if you keep going like this to catch anything that you've missed. What you do not want to do is this motion, back and forth. So I'm going to go ahead and start. So that is coat number 1 on my bottom lip. The other thing is, if you're brand new to LipSense, you'll notice that your lips are going to feel sticky when you start applying these coats. So traditionally, it's not good to be talking, but since I'm doing this video, I'm going to talk. Ordinarily, what you want to do when you're applying your 3 layers is to keep your lips kind of separated and not touching. With matte colors, especially dark colors, another good thing to do is to kind of keep your lips like this so that any creases that you have are kind of pulled taut. That way that when you're putting the color on, it sets in between. So I'm going to try to not talk during the rest of this because I think you've kind of got the hang of it. And then dry. So dry for about 5 to 10 seconds. Sometimes I'll use a postcard just because it's quicker. I can hear my kiddos. Second coat. Second coat on top. I'm going to start a different way this time, which is perfectly fine, just whatever you're comfortable with. I'm going to use this. So with matte colors, dry time is so important. Make sure you're really getting it dry. Get all that product off. That would be my 4-year-old. Alright, and this is the last coat. Make sure you really get your waterline as well, because that's going to be the first place that your LipSense tries to come off. And a lot of people say, how do I know when it's dry? So what I usually do is I will dry with a postcard because it's a lot quicker than with your hand or doing the whole, I see a lot of ladies do this, or like blowing out trying to get air onto their LipSense. This is so much quicker and you get them free in your mail anyways, so use it. So usually if I can touch it and it doesn't feel tacky, it may still feel tacky in the corners, but on the larger portion of your lip, if you touch it and it doesn't feel very tacky, that's how you know it's probably ready for gloss. So I'm going to go in with Glossy Gloss. And you want a vigorous amount of this gloss on. So like really lather it on. Even if you're not a glossy person and don't like that shine, it's okay. This gloss is actually going to permeate, which means it's going to seep through the color onto your natural lip. And it provides basically a barrier against anything breaking down your LipSense. So put a really good amount on and rub it in. Your lips should no longer be sticky now. And here within a couple of minutes, once the gloss really starts to soak in, it will tone down its shininess. So it won't be so shiny. Unless you're a lady or gentleman, whomever's wearing it, that likes a lot of shine, then lather it up. So with matte gloss, I notice the most questions that I get out of that is it doesn't feel as moisturizing as the glossy gloss. So traditionally, whenever I sell a starter kit, I always try to push a glossy gloss. So you should already have a gloss. What I try to tell people to do is with matte gloss, maybe just do your bottom lip in matte gloss and your top lip in glossy gloss and rub them together. And then throughout the rest of the day, only apply your matte gloss to keep that satin finish. So what else do I have? For removing your color, make sure you use your Oops remover. I know a lot of girls are using like soaps right now. So like the Neutrogena bar soap. Sorry if you can hear my kiddos in the background. Neutrogena bar soaps, just because it's a very quick and easy way to remove it, but that's actually drying your lips out really bad. So just try to avoid it if at all possible. With using this Oops remover, there is vitamin A, B, C, and E inside of it actually. So it actually moisturizes your lips whenever it's removing it. So what you'll want to do when removing is completely remove any color, or not like color, from your gloss. So if you see a shine on your lips right now, that means that you have the gloss on. Try to remove that gloss, and then you're going to take your Oops remover and put a layer around and really just rub your lips together for about 10 to 15 seconds and take a warm wet washcloth and start removing it. So that's layer one. Just keep in mind that you put this LipSense on in layers, you're going to have to take it off in layers. So you may have to repeat that process 2 or 3 times, but try to use your Oops remover and shy away from soaps. What else do I have for tips? So another good thing is throughout the day, if you're about to eat, especially eating anything that's really heavy in grease, put your LipSense on before you eat. So if you're about to go eat pizza, just make sure you put LipSense, not your LipSense, your glossy gloss. Make sure to put your glossy gloss on before you eat any really heavy foods in grease, because that grease is going to break down your LipSense. What else? Same thing in the morning. Like, I notice if I start drinking coffee in the morning, I don't know if it's just because of the creamers or because of the heat or what it is. I just try to make sure that I put my gloss on before I start drinking anything really hot. It does help. And again, taking it off with this. So that's really basically it. Just with matte colors, take your time, separate your lips when you're applying. One direction, longer dry time. When you get out of the shower, don't assume that your lips are clean. Still go ahead and wipe them free of any oils or anything that might be on there. So if you need any colors, I carry basically every color that we offer. Usually I have it in stock, so just reach out to me and say, hey, I need this color, and I will get it mailed out. Your starter kit will look like this, so it'll have your 3 colors, a card, and it will all be inside of this little cute organza bag, and you can just throw this off in your purse. So these are perfect. And this is what they will come in the mail. So it's just like a cute little pink bubble mailer. That's how you'll know that your kit has arrived. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. And if it's specific to like a specific color that you're having problems with, reach out to me and I can give you some tips and tricks on how to make that color last. Bye, ladies.